Okay, the story goes on. Now I want to go out. I want to go out. First and foremost, I want to feed the deers with this in the forest and the birds with this, and I'll leave the electronics on other chargers for the ceiling for the other place. Throw trash, and I think I'll need the gloves. So the journey gets off. There's so much to do within a short time. So just follow with me. Follow with me. Follow with me. I don't know how to start. I don't know how to start. Perhaps I can start direct to the birds. That's the easiest. So out and out. The temperature today is minus 10 degrees. It's a bit cold. Let me start by starting the car so that it can start defrosting. You can see it's all frozen up. Yesterday it couldn't take off in the snow. At least, oops, the door is stuck. It's frozen stuck. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Let me just start it in defrost as I do the other things. So whoa, that was good. The battery, oi, the papers, frozen stones on the floor. So these I'm going to throw along with the trash so I can heat up the screens. I'll come and scrape it afterwards so I can be doing other things as a vehicle is defrosting. I'll put this trash together with the other trash I just got from the car. It's cold. So this trash is going to be sorted. There are some that are going to a place called Ottervinningsplats, and others are going to the mixed trash place. These ones can go to the mixed trash place in our monthly dustbin. It's called the green. As you can see, there's the green dustbin. So these ones go into the green dustbin. This as well, I'll take into the green dustbin. And this particular one is recycled food. So this will go into the brown dustbin. Okay. So these can go to the recycling station. And the next move I have is to take the fat balls to the birds. I can give them like 2 balls today. So come along with me. The snow is terrible. The snow is much. Come along with me. Come along. My shoes are sinking right into the snow. So it's a lot of snow and it's very deep. I got an apple tree here. You can't imagine, I harvested 9 wheelbarrows of apple from this tree. Look, the animals were here looking for food. They were here looking for food. I can see the footsteps. However, what I'll do is I'll hang the balls on this kind of thing. They call talibola. So the birds have something to eat. It is all snow. Look at my fence, my Spirea fence. It's all covered in snow, almost to the neck level. Yeah, it's a lot of snow. 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 It's plenty of it. Look at it. But it looks somehow beautiful. I love the fence. Look how it is. The 2-year fence. Okay, I'll get moving. It's -10, so it's not a very pleasant, it's not a very pleasant weather to be out. So, oh dear, the car is defrosting. Oops. And I'll take the next move. Before somebody goes to work, you have to have some little nice activities. So I'll take the gloves. Charger. Spinning belts. And the food for the animals. We go stage by stage. We go stage by stage. Don't worry, I can't handle all this on the camera at the same time. So the belts, the spanning belts, and I think we start with the. Oh, I got so many things in my hand. I don't know what to carry and what's not to carry. I'll put this animal food on the letter boxes, so I'll come and pick it afterwards. So that can be there for the time being. And then let me go to this house and drop the chargers. Oh, poor things have not been able to rake up snow for this other side, so one car is fully covered. The neighbors have done their part very well. Oh, somebody did something for me here while I was away. I think he thought it was such a pity. Here we love each other, and somebody did the walkway into the house. Oish, but there's so much snow that somebody cannot have access. So I'll open and terrain, welcome. So too much snow. Let me just shake it. So what I'll do here is I'll put the spanning belts here, the chargers here. Today I'm not going to have a lot of work. The chargers are going to be there, and this is the so-called bathroom that we want to work in. So that charger is going to charge the sanding machine, which will smoothen the top of the ceiling, because you can see the ceiling was very, very rough. It was done by bad quality paint. I put white to kind of like make the white undercover not to be so dark, because it was painted black. So you have to use a lighter color in order to bring an easier complexion for a good white finish. So I'll be sanding everywhere to be smooth. That will be the first stage. We already put the lights with the Robin. You saw the video on it. And we are bringing in a bathtub here. And we are going to work on these walls as well. I've already got my paint. So let me go and get the other paint and leave them here. I was doing everything stage by stage. It's minus 10 degrees. It is cold. It is cold. And when it is cold like this, the grass cutter, the lawnmower, normally is kept on charge so that during summer it starts working, so you have to keep it electrified. The level of the snow has come so high, it's almost blocking the door, so this is much snow. It has taken half the fence on the other side. This is plenty of snow. You can see the greenhouse. I have a greenhouse behind here. Oh, sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. You can see the greenhouse here, and look at the level of the snow. It is covered in snow. So this winter is blessed with a lot of snow. A lot of snow. Sorry, I have to take this back to the garage. I intended to hold a traffic lesson here for children who are getting to their teenage, so that they can be able to understand about road safety in the traffic. This I normally do just as a passion to make sure that our roads here are safe. So I'll take this back into the garage as I'm walking. There will be no more lessons at this particular moment because there's so many things to do at the same time. Renovation going on. I think it is smart enough to put these gloves in my pocket at the moment. If I have them on, I can't handle things. Basically, I want to go and feed the deers and keep the paint that I bought here so that work can continue here tomorrow. I'm procrastinating a lot, promising that I'll do this and that and that and that. And it becomes very difficult concentrating. I don't know how to even get into this garage. It is chaos. Whoosh, this is much snow. My shoes are sinking deep down into the snow. So let me get this garage open and see what I can be able to get from inside here. Oops, I left the keys in my pocket. I got them. So opened. The garage is a mess. It's full. Wow. It managed to open a few inches. That's enough. So I'll put the blackboard in the garage, and in this garage, don't worry about the chaos in the garage. Don't worry about, I'm always chaotic. I am always chaotic, and I'll put things in order. Okay, these are packing cartons. Packing carton. Oi, everything is frozen. They were frozen on the freezer. Frozen on the freezer. Let me get this. This is a garden chair. Let me put it here so that I can be able to handle it nicely. Whoa. Mess. I'm a mess. These are garden chairs for the summer. Welcome during the summer. So what I'm going to do is I'll take this wheelbarrow. See, my hands are already freezing. Let's see what I have here in the freezer. Okay. I have a sack of apples. Whoa. They are frozen. So what I'll do, I'll take a few apples for the animals. and then I'll see what I'm going to do to them. Oh, okay. Just a change of mind and a change of plans. It will be a lot difficult pushing this wheelbarrow in the snow, so it's equally good to just put them back in this plastic bag. Okay. And, I don't want them balanced in the snow. Otherwise, animal would be able to get. The freezer has been so dry, so this is a stone dry. So I'm just mixed up. I think I have to go and ask my wife for an advice on how to feed these deers with frozen. Okay. I think I have to lock this garage before I forget. I have to have it locked. Okay, fine. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. My fingers are freezing. My fingers are freezing. There's always a song saying that the fool is thirsty in the abundance of water. So how can my fingers be freezing and yet I have... How can my fingers be freezing yet I have gloves? The car is making a very good progress. The windows are already defrosting. Let's see. I've got a bit of sukuma wiki here, spinach. These things are stone hard, so I'll ask my wife on her advice on what can be done. But meanwhile, one of my neighbors is not very comfortable with us feeding this deers with vegetable. Because during summer they come and feed on the... I can see the spinach is still up on the air, and I can see the reindeer footsteps are here, and I'm wondering where to put. I can put them on the branches up here so that they're not completely buried. Here they can be able to get them in the air. All right, I'm sure they'll come here. So I've left a few of spinach not completely buried in the snow. So when they take a walk, you can see the footpath. One followed right here, and it will come into the forest and eat that. So I think those apples, we have to keep them in the house for some time so that they get kind of wet is when we bring them. So when they're going to eat, they're fresh. But otherwise, right now they're stones. They've dried stone hard. This is exciting. This is exciting. I'm telling you, this is the day that the Lord has made. I am rejoicing. I am rejoicing. And I got about 1 hour to go to work. So I'm just doing my morning chores. These are the apples that has come from the freezer. We kept them in season for the animals. This guy is still far from getting defrosted. It's still far from getting defrosted. So I'll ask permission about this. My hands are full, but just bear with me. So the camera shoot will be very bad. I have to take the remaining bird foods back into the house for another feeds tomorrow. Okay, I wish I had 4 hands. Mommy, the apples have dried stones. The apples have dried stones. So I think they have to like become soft is when we take them back to the forest. And this I can keep on the other side. Then the squinches, I've left them in the forest. And then let me see. I'm taking the paint on the other side. So those ones, just let them keep warm so that they defrost is when we'll take them into the forest. So it might not be today's affair. Yep, I'll be back. So here I go. My hands are very tight. I've got sanding paper. I've got two. Oh, oops! The guy is smoking. I've got two. Two pails of paint, and I have to take this on the other side. Lock the doors. Today, literally, it's like I'm not working. In the morning, I'm just like going around doing things, so I'm not really making progress. Yeah, but somehow making progress. At least I've fed the birds. I have fed the deers, and some of the food are frozen. So like I've fed the deers, and okay. This is special wall paint and ceiling paint. I got 2 types of paint there. And I got sandpaper for the machine. The 2 paints from Technos. Here we go. So this place will be good to go. What was I supposed to do from here again? I got a lot of painting material and work. Yeah? So a lot of progress has been happening. I'm very happy with the job that we have done here so far. And bought some special silver paint. It's actually silver chrome, and part of it was used in making the silver painting, reconditioning the silver fish, if you can see there. So it was kind of like redone and then with varnish in the middle. So remaining part, I'm wondering where to use it in the house, because this is nice. So let it be here. Ideas will come later on. Yep. Just a minute. I got a lot of trash to throw here. Too much trash. And yeah. Renovations is going on here. This weekend, some guys wanted to like borrow this place. They'll be having a party, which will be the day after tomorrow, and they wanted to use this place for sleeping over. and there's so much trash. I don't know how it's possible to put it in order. I have only tomorrow. Yet tomorrow I have a friend who is coming to teach me on tutorial on how to edit my videos. I'm not that educated, so I've been struggling with my things, and I don't know. So what I'm going to do is I'll take a walk because I'll take a drive, a short drive, to see that friend of mine who will be having the party, and see if he can. I got something here. This is very handy. I always have trash here and that. I'll use it for scraping down the snow right now. I'll see if he can be able to help me carry that bathtub, bring it here, put it in place. Then they can use it just for a day as long as the wet water doesn't get on this particular wall, because this is just a ground paint. So, but there is a hand shower which can be suspended away from the walls and be used into the bathtub without messing the wall, just for the time being. And as long as over the weekends that the walls don't get wet, then I'll work on it after that, because I can't do all the emergency job together. So that will be there for the time being. And let me go and see that friend and hear what idea he has. But if he managed to get another place for them, then I'm not stressed. On Saturday I'll work here very peacefully, very, very peacefully. It's time to go to work. I'm doing things. I've already put paints here, so most of the things are moved from the main house. And I want to close this place and go talk to that buddy of mine just to find out what's going to happen over the weekend. Come back. I've already showered. I'm ready to go to work. And the temperature today is minus 10 degrees centigrade. I won't forget to lock the garage. My daughter's car has not been started over the past 3 days. I think the batteries can easily freeze in such seasons. I think tomorrow I'll try and remove the snow here and start it up for her, see if I can warm it a bit. Oh, my gloves are on the ground. So here we go. My hands are so tied. I got so many things in my hands such that okay. The car is defrosting. There's good news. A lot is happening within a short time, which is not a bad idea. So what we do, once you start it like that, it quickly gets defrosted. This is the car that yesterday couldn't get over the snow. Of course, the level of the snow was so high, as you can see. This is much. Of course, it couldn't climb that mountain. It's a front-wheel drive, but this other car had no problem with doing it. It's a four-wheel drive. Volvos are good. At least the four-wheel drive ones. There's a law in Sweden that says that if you drive with snow heaped on your roof, you're bound to get a fine, because that snow sometimes just melts up and slides into the phone screen and gives a chance of causing an accident. So if the cops get you with with the snow heaped on your roof, it can end up to bad news. Bad news. The fines, I understand, go up to 2,000. That's like 20,000 Kenya shilling. That's a lot to lose in the morning. So imagine you wake up in the morning and then you just get that as your good morning greeting. So you lose 20K in one morning. So let me just show off everything that is on the roof so that I don't get into trouble. I don't get into trouble. I don't get into trouble. Look at that. It's a lot of it. I always tell my wife, I don't go throwing things. I'm bad at that. I mean, everybody quarrels with me about that. Because the small things, when it stopped, it got broken in the house and they stopped using it. It was supposed to be thrown. I said, no, don't throw it. Leave it in the garage. Now you see it's pushing the snow away from me. I took this car for service. It has a special brush and a scraper that is in it. And that's the first thing that disappeared when I brought the car to the service. It didn't have it. And you can't go on quarreling over such things. Oh, I brought it with this brush. I can find it. Oh, da, 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 da. That will be entering into petty quarrels. So, my broken old tools always do something. See? That's good to go. Look at that. That was a good job. So, this is perfect. And then, since I'm not going into a beauty contest, let me see. Since I'm not going into a beauty contest, I'll just leave this inside the car. And in case I need to sweep the whatever after work, I don't know what the condition will be. It might snow and cover the vehicle. It might help me sweep the car. So the next move I have is I'm going to see this friend of mine who is having a party, and if he's going to use our equipment to host his guests. I think I have to remove this. I'm not very comfortable driving with a wheels. I'm a man of hands and a lot using my hands. Minus 10 degrees. No. Let's see what we have right now. Okay. So I'm going to see my buddy just to find out, and if he's available, I'll gladly come with him. And I still have a problem with this car again. It's not able to come out of the snow. Okay, I had to use so much force. To come out of the snow. Oh, Kia. Okay. I'll turn the camera around. No, I think I'll just keep it like this. That was not easy, chucking out the car out of the mountain snow. This car is front wheel drive, so that's why it's having problem. I mean, it's much better than a back wheel driven car, because a back wheel driven car can be very, very, very tricky sliding out of snow. But yeah, I've been driving for many years almost, so I somehow know how to juggle my ways. I've driven in very muddy situations in Kenya. Very muddy. I mean, really muddy. When it rains there, it gets wild. And the experience of snow and mud, they're very, very different. And each needs its experience. Oh, look at this snow mountain. Let me just turn the camera around so that you can see this snow mountain. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It really shows how much. I'll have to stop, man. Things are happening. Okay, we go on. I'm clumsy, eh? So get used to this. Get used to this. We've had a lot of snow. I mean, it's a lot of snow. A lot of it. So that's what I was trying to show you. Slowly, slowly. The roads have been paved very well. The roads have been paved very well. So the ride is smooth on the main road here. Let me see if I can get to my friend's place. And if I don't find him, then I'll postpone this because the time is already 12:10. So it's like I've got less than 45 minutes to go to work. So I shouldn't make so much drama out of it. I should cool down, go eat my food, eat good lunch. You see how my lunch is so close to the breakfast? That's why I eat very, very light lunch. And this is a culture that I think came from Kenya. Kenyans are not very big eaters, so lunchtime it's normally like chips and chicken or something like that. I have strange news here. My friend seems not to be home, so he is not at home. No wonder he was not answering the phone. I don't know whether he is at work, but he always has animals. So let me just see if I'll take a walk and inquire and leave a message. I'm trying to look for him. So let me make a move. I work 20 meters from here, so I'm not very far from my workplace. So you see, everything happens within the village. Uh, a chunk of snow was stuck under the vehicle. I went, knocked the door. There seemed to be no answer. But what struck me today that makes the day today is the warning sign I found on my friend's door. That was very, very exciting. And the warning stuck on the door says that beware of a nagging wife. That was a good warning. Beware of a nagging wife. I've seen many warnings. Beware of dogs. Beware of this. But beware of a nagging wife. This was a new one. This guy has hit a 10-0 on that. So that was very exciting. Okay, it's end of my morning errands. Drama for the day. Just roaming up and down, trying to do nothing. But I was trying to do something. I'm really not doing nothing. I wanted this guy to confirm to me he's going to use that house, and he helps me to carry the bathtub to take there so that they can be able to bath without messing the walls, which are not yet ready made. So I think I was up to something. So I was a bit positive in my move. Now he's not there. I'm not so sure what's going to happen, but I've done my part for the day. So the pilgrim normally does something. And what have I achieved this morning before I went to work? Nothing. I just fed the deers and the birds. That's the only positive thing I'm seeing I've done today. And I can't see anything else what I have done. But quickly, because I have 45 minutes, I can, because my wife is home and she could be fixing the lunch, I can quickly go and hoover the house, so at least it looks clean, like I've done something. Yeah, somebody has to do something before, you have to do something for a day. And this morning, let me say, I fed the animals in the forest and I hoovered the house. So I'll call that a day. That's the only progress I've made this morning. So some days are fruitful, some others are not fruitful. So that's how my morning has gone. It's time to go to work. So yesterday I said nothing was done, but I really pushed a lot of snow, which came as a last minute activity. Today I don't want to push myself to that limit. But I was not tired. It was actually refreshing. But what am I going to do? The parking is going to be tight. I think I'll work on that parking to make it good. So what I'll do is I'll park outside on the main street. I'll park outside on the main streets and then try to clean the parking over the house, have my lunch, and go to work. That's my neighbor. She's such a hardworking woman. I've never seen a woman who works so hard like that. She literally changes the car tires of her house, and she did her own roof. She did her own roof on herself. As I was doing my roof, she also did her roof, and I just gave her marks. I mean, this is exactly okay. Let me call it a day. I'll fix my parking. I'll clean the house, put on my work uniform, come back, pick the car, go to work. And that's the end of videos of today. I won't film myself cleaning the house or cleaning that parking. Those I'll just do quickly, like that. And let's call it a day. Thank you for hanging up with us. Please subscribe to this channel. Criticize me. I like criticism. Okay, I like criticism. So yeah, and tell me also something to make my life better. But I struggle to be positive each and every day, and I try to make my life to be an encouragement to other people. The whole thing is I'm not trying to show my life. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to encourage all of us that each and every day can be positive and somebody can be glad. And that's why I always say this is the day that the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. So my aim is always to see that one is glad each and every day. My second great aim is to make an Africa that is different from what I saw it when I was young, and believe that an Africa or a Kenya can be a united and a developed one for a future generation. So my life, I want it to be a contribution of like one can come from down from the dust and climb up and up and up and make things better for the next generation. So in this pilgrim, I'm starting from where I am, and in the process I'll be taking you step by step to take you slowly to where I began. Then you'll be able to get this complete story and you'll be able to understand my story. But it's starting from one direction to another direction. So just keep hanging with me so that you'll be able to understand this story very well. I have a story to tell, and my story is that people can sit on a table, discuss what is all their problems and share their problems around the table and look for solutions and solve their problems permanently for the next generation. This is my story. This is my goal. This is my pilgrim. So subscribe, hang on with me, and let's get into this journey bit by bit. You'll see a lot towards the future there. I'll take you to where I came from one day, but baby steps.